Hi, I'm Rob Jones. I'm from ICE Electrical Taranaki, and we've completed the solar project here at Excel Taranaki.
Hi, I'm Dean from Excel. I work as an electrician. We are in the process of using more solar energy to power such things as our cars and our building.
Some of the key benefits of having a setup like this on a business is just reduced energy costs. Just in the last couple of years, energy costs have gone up. They're predicted to go up significantly over the next 3 to 5 years, which is obviously a concern for businesses and households. So generating your own electricity, storing some of it for on-site usage, it can be massive as these energy prices start to increase. The benefit of having this style of battery backup is they literally will supply this office with power when the power's out, and they also have a feature in them called Storm Watch, which if they see a storm coming they won't discharge at their normal rate, and they'll hold that power for that storm in the anticipation that the grid may go down, and it will provide power to the office. So having battery backup if you want to keep your business alive is really important.
It's so invaluable to be able to have the customers be able to call us, we'll be able to access our system, give them information and send technicians out to site should the customer require it. So by having these batteries as a backup, it's invaluable to our business.
So for our industrial customers, the transition, pathway is quite exciting at the moment. The battery technology is getting cheaper and cheaper and better. We can put in battery storage systems for peak shaving, taking that reliance away from those peak times where typically the energy prices are getting rather expensive and will continue to get more and more expensive. So where we can put solar on industrial buildings, obviously that can feed into these battery systems as well. But literally just battery systems for industrial clients, heavy energy users is definitely starting to really take off. Another benefit of having BESS storage for our industrial clients is it keeps their business running. We can design a system that will work for them based on the outages typically that happen in that area. So we can keep the doors open, the lights on. They can open their freezers and keep exporting their products. So really some really key benefits to having battery storage in industrial applications. So when we design systems, whether it's residential, commercial or industrial, we start with energy bills as a really good place to start. So we look at what they've used in the past, and we've got really high-tech power analysing equipment. So we'll typically, if someone's really interested, we'll put a power analyzer on for a good amount of time and gather some real-time data when they're using their power, and we can use that information to start sizing a system that's going to be best for the application. When we design the systems, we take a lot of care to make sure that the structure we're putting it on is structurally sound. A lot of commercial buildings aren't strong enough to hold solar, so we engage a structural engineer to just make sure that the load that we're putting on the roof can be supported. We can either strengthen the roof if it needs it, or we can move to ground mount systems, or we're developing car park mounted systems so we can actually move the solar away from your main structure, which has benefits as well because you don't have solar on your roof that may need replacing in time. So it's a lot easier to maintain when you move that solar to a ground mount system or into a car park system that's actually designed to hold solar, and we can then put in maintenance systems around that. So we can figure out where it needs to go. We'll make sure we're not going to compromise the integrity of your building. Part of the system here is the user interface. There's a tablet on the wall here. Other systems you can just have an app on your phone, but here we've got a tablet on the wall with an app. They can see the whole system. They can see what's happening on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly and lifetime level, so they can look at all the data. They can look at generation from the solar, what they're taking from the grid, what they're exporting to the grid, what the cars are using and what the batteries are taking. So you have really high detail app in here that tells you exactly what's going on with the system.
So the user interface that is in our workshop here, basically we look into it every now and again and check on our system. We can see exactly what's going on. A lot of the time we're using computers in here. However, our workshop, for example, the plasma machines and big metal guillotines that use a lot of power, you can actually see on the user interface where the power is being used, which is actually very handy for us. We had a couple of issues in the sense of we couldn't stop working, so ICE came along and came up with a way that they could install changeover power without interrupting Excel's business. Very handy for us. So from the start to the finish, it was a smooth and easy process. So the benefits for Excel are, first off, we'll start off with if a power outage does happen, then we can still supply our customers with information and get the technicians out to site. We are creating less of a carbon footprint by using solar energy rather than energy from electrical suppliers. And overall, it's just been a easier system to use. So this system has been invaluable to Excel with, for example, if the grid energy does go down during a storm weather or whatnot, we're able to keep functioning and providing our customers with information and sending out technicians to site to rectify issues that may occur on clientele sites.
If you as a business, homeowner or industrial client are unsure how to transition your business or your home, just give us a call. We can talk you through the process. We can come and look at what you're doing, your business. We might be able to just help reduce some energy costs for a very low cost at the start, and then we can put a plan in place to start your transition, whatever that looks like.